So as you saw in previous videos, I got the fuel tank fully restored up, which is actually chilling on the back seat in the car. And I also had a prod around for rust underneath the rear end of the car. It looks fairly decent, but as mentioned, got a fair amount of welding to do. So the next thing to do now I've taken this cover off from the driver's side rear wheel arch, is to have a look at this filler neck. Now, initially it looks in pretty good condition. There's a bit of surface rust on it, but this area in general is renowned for rust, and these can rust through. And I also found this tank, which I wasn't expecting to find. It's one of those situations where it's like digging for buried treasure. It's actually a fuel vapor expansion tank. I didn't even know it was going to be there, but it explains why the breathers are coming in this direction, because they link up to it. The breathers themselves are in crap condition, so I need to buy some replacements of these and work out how to thread them through to the correct position again. I was considering coming up with a new solution to this and rerouting it. However, I think I'm just going to keep it OEM for now, because BMW probably decided it was like that for a reason. So let's crack on, see if I can get this fuel filler neck out, so I've got more access to see how much rust we might have to deal with up here. It looks like it's just held in by this rusty 10mm and this which is bent around it. I'm going to use a brake line spanner, just because I'm hoping to get more sides on this rusty head. Will just help me get it off without rounding it. Oh. I'll just give this a pry off now. So with that unhooked, let's have a look under this cap. We can see it's dropped. So I'm going to take the cap off, and hopefully it should pull through now. The rubber boot looks well past its best as well. Should add that to the laundry list. Right. Just to help them come off. Right. Right. So it does have a bit of rust, this filler neck. Powder coat finish seems to be flaking off, but it's definitely got plenty of life left in it. I guess I'll get it refinished up. Bloody hell. Right, so with the neck out of the way, we've got a bit more access to this fuel vapor expansion bottle. So that's the next thing to pop out. So there's a 10mm bolt there on this very rusty looking bracket, and then on the other side there's just a simple push fit. Right, so that's the vapour expansion tank out. Interestingly, it seems to have some kind of, maybe a valve or a level in there or something, but there's no electrical connectors to it, so I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe there's a bit more to learn about this yet. Right, so that's all this area stripped out. Nothing untoward found really. A little bit of surface rust, but mostly just mud. So the next thing to do, I suppose, is to get these parts cleaned up, because I'm going to be reusing this tank, and get this filler neck refinished so that we can stop the rust, and then get ready to treat the rest of the car and start putting it back together. Oh, and I'll get replacement hoses ordered as well, because these are knackered.